Welcome back, dear viewers. We've been joined here in the studios of Hala, Kuwait, with our special guest, Hamza Taqi, Master Performance Consultant. And of course, Hamza, it's always a pleasure to have you here in the studios of Hala, Kuwait.
The pleasure, as usual, is always mine. And thank you for having me.
Thank you. Of course, Hamza, we'd like to know more about gratitude. Can you tell us, please?
Yes. Gratitude is a forgotten word, actually. Gratitude basically is the state of awareness of what we have, good things within us or around us. Appreciating, being thankful of the good things. We tend to only focus on the bad things, not on the good things. And we forget sometimes the good things. For example, we can ask, the question is, when was the last time you had something really good, great? People will struggle. But when you tell them, when is the last time you had something bad, they immediately remember it.
So they just mostly focus on the negative things instead of focusing on the positive things in life?
Yes, culturally, in general, we are tending to look at the negative, not at the positive. And we have a lot. I mean, if we sit and journal what we have, it's gonna be, you'll be stunned. All of this I have, and then even your asking will be little because, and we've been always asking since we were born. Feed me,
Of course, we always want more, always want more in life, at work, at every concept. We're really always asking for more, and we really need to be more grateful about the state that we're in and about everything that we have in life.
Absolutely,
so,
and when you are grateful, you get more.
Of course, I think that's a very important point. And how can we show gratitude? How can we be grateful?
By saying thank you, by really being grateful, by embracing, being aware of maybe small things, but it is beneficial, and sometimes you get gratitude out of a smile. Or when you are witnessing somebody who's appreciating someone else, you feel good as well. So it has a lot of benefits, really.
Of course, I think that's a very important point. Being grateful can be in any form, by simply smiling, by saying thank you, by doing a simple gesture. I think that's very important to do whatever you can.
Absolutely, but when you go into details and you become more specific on the thank you, and you write, for example, one sentence about what you are grateful for, the effect of it is better.
Of course, and I think even people really need to be even grateful for the bad things in life, because sometimes, you have obstacles, but these obstacles can lead you into the right direction, which you weren't aware of in the first place.
Absolutely, it's a wake-up call. It's something that, it's a message that's telling us, well, maybe you are not in the right direction. Wake up,
Yes.
And look at your life, look at what you are doing. And usually, sometimes people, become more successful because of a disaster they had. And they, after a while, they become more grateful because of the disaster they have. So everything we should be grateful for, absolutely.
Of course, and what about the qualities of gratitude? What are some of the qualities?
Well, there are levels of gratitude. Maybe this will show, for example, level 1 is not any gratitude. Ingratitude is like when someone is not grateful. And you've seen people like this. Do they attract you? Nobody gets attracted to people who are not grateful, people who are not thanking you for giving them something or helping out with something. So they will be not attractive, they'll be rebellious. The second level is what we call social gratitude. And social gratitude is basically what they told us, our parents, say please, say thank you, por favore, تفضل, prego, these nice words, saying thank you, saying please when you ask somebody for a favor. This is called social gratitude, and we all do it, but it doesn't have the effect of for example, the appreciative gratitude, where you really sincerely and genuinely make the other person feel that you appreciate what they've done, and they get a good feeling, you know, because the brain starts, you know, constructing different, you know, the dopamine or the serotonin, I even can't pronounce it, serotonin, which is the happy hormones that we get and makes us happy. And who doesn't want to be happy? So being grateful and being thankful and appreciative of others make you feel good, make you joyous, actually.
Of course, and there's a lot of different benefits when it comes to gratitude. And as you mentioned, it releases certain chemicals in the brains, and we'd like to know more about it, because I think it's very important to be grateful, as you mentioned, by saying thank you to anyone who is serving you or asking for something and just saying please. I think this is very important points.
Agree, because see, if you do something for someone and they don't become thankful or grateful, what will happen to us is that we say, oh, I'm not going to do any good anymore. But when you do something good and you receive gratitude, you feel good, you want to do it more and more. So it is really a unique philosophy, gratitude, to be embedded and to be taught to children, because the benefits is physical benefits, mental benefit, the brain, the body. There is even psychological benefits for the you know, having good mood, because once you start thinking of something that is good that happened to you for the day or last year or last month, you start getting feeling really good and really great, and that would you know, make you feel healthier. It's not even happiness, because happiness is a time limited thing, and it's always for external thing, but it's more like a joy that you get, which is internal, and it lasts more. But you have to really exercise the gratitude, because we have forgotten, as we said before, that we don't focus on the good things that are around us and the good things that we have. We're healthy, we can see, we can hear. There are so many things, details, and the more you get details in it, the more beneficial for you, because, you know, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ, meaning, if you are thankful, I'll give you more. And that's really a rule for the universe.
Of course, and I think everyone should be grateful for everything in their life, and they really should focus on all the things that they should be grateful for. Like, remember all the good things in your life, focus on what you have, how you can improve yourself. And I think it's really grateful that we're living today, like acting how we should be, going to work, enjoying some time with the family. There's a lot of things to be grateful about.
So many things, so many things. You know, if we talk about health, if we talk about, you know, our sensories factor, the ability to walk, and you know, I remember once I was biking in New York City and I fell down and I lost my tooth, you know, the whole tooth went away. And I was like, you know, grateful that, you know, my face didn't get destroyed, all of it, or all my tooth went away, only one. So I was grateful for that incident. And it's like a wake-up call for me to you know, to not to ride bicycles at this age in the rain, for example.
Maybe you should have been more cautious, because it's been, like, it's very scary to ride a bicycle in the rain, and it's a lot of different accidents that happen in the rain.
Absolutely.
Of course. And how can we practice gratitude?
Well, the best thing is to be aware of the gratitude and remember them. We do like a journal, and the best way to do it is like making 3 columns. For example, people, and who are the people that you feel gratitude for and thankful for. So you list the people and the places and the things that you are and you do this on a daily basis. And there is no time, you know, of the day to do this. Any time, and you can spend 5 minutes, you can spend 10 minutes just to write them down and to put them down. This will help you to see the good things. And when you see good things, you will not, you know, we're always asking since childhood, feed me, give me,
always
give me,
wanting more.
always wanting more. But when you see the abundance that you have, when you record those the good things that happens to you from other people, from family members, from friends, from the society, from the community, from yourself, you will see there are not too many things to ask for. You have a lot of things. And by having that, feeling that, you will come having a mindset of satisfaction. And when you have satisfaction, you feel good, you feel better, you help people. You will have, you ask me for the benefits, relationship. You know, who wants to be in relationship with a person who is like, for example, doesn't thank you for helping them, or for example, supporting them, or example, sitting with them, or having a company with them. If they don't appreciate it, you will not see them anymore.
Of course.
So relationship becomes stronger. Your brain, the structure of the brain grows, and you have longevity because of the joy that you have. So there is a lot of benefits. Exactly.
And what would you say is the highest level of gratitude?
The highest level of gratitude is when you are, you know, unconditional giving. It's like, you know, you just go into the flow of helping others, of appreciating others, of really, you know, identifying and being aware and spotting things to be grateful for, and to thank others, and to write them, for example, a nice message via WhatsApp or through social media to express your gratitude, to show them that you are thankful. And that would be, you know, we are not used to that. We are used to taking, as we said. So we have to shift our brain by looking and looking at what we have in terms of abundance. You have a house, you should be appreciative. It's like, you know, the story of the person who doesn't have a car. He was waiting for the bus. So when he saw a bicycle, he said, I wish I have the bicycle. And then they put the bicycle on the road, and then he looks at the crappy car and he says, I wish I have a car. This guy has a car, he's better than me. And the crappy car found a nicer car than him. So I wish I have. So we're always looking for, we should stop it. We should be content with what we have, because this is what we have. And this is what it is. You cannot change what it is. Just be happy, be content, and you will receive more. Because لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you are thankful, you will get more. Period. That's a law.
Of course, I think that's a very important point, what you just mentioned. We really should focus on ourselves, not compare ourselves with others. This is a very lost cause, because
Absolutely.
as soon as you compare yourself to others, you will not be content.
It's a losing game.
Yeah, of course, and you really need to focus on yourself. So how were you yesterday? Are you better than you were yesterday? This is how you should compare yourself with yourself.
Absolutely. And
Of
you
course.
see yourself progressing, and that's the success.
Yes, that is very true.
Because we're all different. We cannot be alike.
Of course, we're different people from different backgrounds and different chances, and I think everyone should really focus on themselves and how they should develop themselves. And of course, we'd like a word of advice from you to our dear viewers.
Well, I would like to tell our dear viewers to practice always being big. And big here, always being big. And big is B-I-G, being in gratefulness, being grateful. Always start. Because even when we sit at dinner, we start thinking about the negative things that is happening, or when we come from work. No. Teach your children, teach your family members to start with something that you have seen that is really you are grateful and thankful for and appreciative for. And that's how we should live our life. That's how we teach our children to be more appreciative and not to look at the, you know, little dent in the car, or a little, you know, an ant in the apartment, and then the apartment is not clean. Oh, the apartment is clean, it's only an ant.
Of course,
Yes.
and we thank you so much for this amazing advice and
Thank
for your
you.
time here in the studios of Hala Kuwait. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, dear viewers, you had with us Hamza Taqi, Master Performance Consultant. Let's move on to our next report. It's about self-improvement. Stay tuned.